Okay, so let's dive in. We're looking at this really massive coordinated push in South Africa for digital and AI skills,
A huge push.
specifically aimed at the public sector. And the scale of it is just, it's enormous.
It really is.
And I think the core question we have to ask, the thing we're trying to figure out in this deep dive is, are these programs actually building real capability?
Or is it just about generating paperwork?
Exactly. Just creating a mountain of certificates.
Well, that's it, because the numbers are, they're staggering. You've got Microsoft coming in, committing to train 1 million South Africans by 2026.
1 million people.
1 million. And AI, cybersecurity, all the buzzwords. And at the same time, the government's trying to upskill tens of thousands of its own public servants.
So it sounds impressive. A great headline.
It's a fantastic headline, but it immediately makes you ask the question, right? Training 1 million people. For
Right.
what exactly? What is the productive output?
And when you look at who's actually providing the training, the National School of Government, NAMISA, PESETA, on paper, the architecture looks pretty encouraging.
It looks solid, yeah. All the right players are involved.
But the analysis we're seeing suggests the whole framework is fundamentally flawed. So, how is it flawed?
Well, it's not that the training itself is useless. It's that what the sources call the theory of change is broken.
Or theory of change.
Yeah, this idea that you can just, run a 2-hour video course on AI fluency and that will somehow fix a deeply entrenched bureaucracy.
The bureaucracy that's still running on paper and old rules.
Exactly. It just won't work. The training, without any changes to workflows or incentives, just becomes, I think the term they used was PowerPoint theater.
PowerPoint theater, I like that. It really paints a picture.
It does.
Which I guess highlights the main paradox here. We're teaching these really advanced, high-level concepts.
To people whose basic digital foundations are shaky at best.
Right.
There's this one analogy from the sources that it really sticks with you.
Mm-hmm.
It says, teaching generative AI to officials who can't reliably log into their core systems is like offering flying lessons to someone who still has to walk 10 kilometers to get water.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
That really puts it in perspective.
It does, doesn't it? They're still struggling with slow networks and legacy applications, so AI training just can't stick.
So if the tick box exercise of just completing a course isn't the answer, what is? What do you actually need to do to make this new knowledge, applicable?
It has to be completely tied in with redesigning the job itself, with reforming the systems they use every day.
So it has to be practical.
It has to be practical and context-specific. A public servant doesn't need an abstract lecture on the Fourth Industrial Revolution.
Right.
They need to know, okay, how do I use this digital tool to fix the grant backlog or to improve the scheduling system at my clinic?
It has to solve a real problem that they face today.
Precisely. The training has to be grounded in their operational reality.
Which brings us to measurement, I suppose.
Ultimately, yeah, that's the deciding factor. It's so easy to just count the number of enrollments and certificates.
It's the easy metric.
It's the easy metric, but it tells you nothing about success. The only thing that truly matters is showing that, as a result of these skills, something got better.
Okay, so like what?
Did turnaround times drop? Did error rates decrease? Did citizen satisfaction actually go up? That's the real proof.
So when you boil it all down, the ultimate test here isn't going to be how many officials can define artificial intelligence.
No, not at all.
It's about how many of them can actually use a digital tool to deliver cleaner data, a faster decision, or just more humane service.
And that takes a lot more than a training course.
Yeah. It requires working systems. And it requires courageous leadership, not just another certificate to hang on the wall.